Google post emotional damage. In my 36 years on this planet, I never thought I would catch myself Googling how to make friends as an adult. Today, the downhill slope that led to that regretful Google search started with a damn TikTok, of all things. The TikTok was a girl talking about her breakup with her best friend. How hurt and betrayed she felt. Even though the breakup had happened a couple of years ago, she still thinks about her friend occasionally. Those painful feelings still linger even after the years have passed. I strongly relate to the video and think about my best friend. Well, my ex-best friend now. I didn't realize until now that she isn't my friend anymore. Recently, topics or conversations will come up at work, inevitably leading to remembering a time I had with her, and I find myself bringing her into the conversation. I'd say things like, "Oh yeah, my best friend and I." Or, "My best friend had that happen to her too." After these phrases, I would feel a sort of cognitive dissonance, a weight in my chest that would sink at mentioning her. I would just shovel the feeling down with a smile and redirect the conversation. Later, I became vague in my mention of her. Instead of my best friend, she became a friend of mine, and later, someone I know. Now a damn TikTok shined a spotlight in a deep dark corner of my subconscious. The glowing thread of our friendship, which had connected us for 12 years, taught by time and distance, met its limit. The glow vanished. The thread snapped and I broke. Well, I'm still breaking. What happened? Did we grow apart? Was it me? Her? Can we fix it? Do I want to fix it? Memories of our last conversations and time spent together replay as these questions nag at me. The last question is the one that hurts the most. Do I want to fix it? It breaks the most because the truthful answer is no. No. No, because after a couple of years spent apart, our time together felt awkward as fuck. No, because even though we had a minor falling out, she hypocritically didn't give us a chance to talk it out when I had tried multiple times. No, because I feel like I have grown up, and she is living and acting like she is 25 years old. No, because my priorities and values in life have changed. No, because I don't feel we have anything in common, except our dogs. Hell, our damn dogs have more in common at this point. And finally, no, because she is fine without me. After all, she has plenty of other friends. What's losing one? She'll be fine. I, however, only had her. She was my only friend. She was a sister I never had. I feel like she died years ago, and I am just now arriving at the acceptance platform of 5 stages of grief station. I was late to the station, but the train still awaited me. I am hesitant to board. I linger at the threshold, looking back at fond memories while the train in front of me is empty of people and going to an unknown destination. As the green pastures of friendship pass by the carriage windows, I find myself lost and alone. And so I opened my laptop and ran a Google search. How do I make friends as an adult? Breaking into my own guest house might not be a remarkable story or a significant accomplishment, but as time passes, I still find it one of the most outstanding deeds in my life, so I decided to share it. The incident occurred quite some time ago, in my first university year, during a study trip with my whole class. Being our first year, we didn't care so much about studying as about having a good time with our new colleagues, so what better time for some unorganized drunk fun? We were all scattered through the city, staying in groups of various sizes in different places. As a result, we decided to gather at the most spacious location, not the one my group and I were staying at. Said and done, we met at the designated spot in the evening and got our little party going. A few empty bottles later, the beginning of my tragedy occurred. Most of the group I was staying with wanted to head home, while 2 of us, including me, wanted to hang out with the others some more. The problem with this situation, which we didn't deem necessary then, was that we only had 1 key. Of course, it would seem like no problem. Just let them take the key so they can get in and leave the door open or knock/give them a call to open up when you decide to go back. Right. We thought so, but the risk was not calculated at all. After they left, the party lasted for a few hours until we all decided to call it a night. With my brain swimming in liquor, my roommate and I proceeded with our 20-minute walk home. Arriving at our destination, ready to get some shut-eye, I firmly pressed the door handle. The door did not open. I tried it again, the same result. No worries, I said out loud as I started to knock on the door. Not one sound from the inside. My colleague joined me while I tried to call our roommates. As our knocks became battle ram hits, we could hear the phones ring, but to no avail. The door was locked, and our group was sound asleep. To this day, I still believe it would be impossible to sleep through all that racket, and they wanted to pull a prank on us, but I guess we will never know. At that moment, after realizing our situation, intoxicated as I was, my brain doubled in size and came up with a particular solution for our circumstances. The keyhole was rather significant, as we could see the key on the other side, and the door had a 2-inch gap at the bottom. I quickly located a towel on a table nearby and placed it under the door. Now I needed just one other item to finish my plan. I opened my wallet and found myself in one of those. The fifth element. Only one match scenarios, as I grabbed my only remaining banknote and rolled it up. As my colleague and I shook excitedly, I pushed the note into the keyhole. Success. The key fell on the towel. I dragged them both to our side and used the key to open the door. One of my most glorious moments. Share your thoughts in the comments and follow for more interesting stories.